Good morning everyone, welcome back to our online class. How are you doing today? Well, I hope you all are doing well. And did you do homework for your teachers? So I hope that you do it for your teachers last night. You did it for your teacher last night, okay? Okay, so as you see on the whiteboard, today is Monday. And on Monday and Tuesday, we are going to study with the course book. What is it, everyone? Hangout book, right? Yes. So we are going to continue our lesson, our unit 6, that is talking about what is it? It's hard, right? On page 70 and 71. Okay. So before going on with this one, everyone, let me review a little bit about what did we learn last week. So please open your book on page 69 altogether. So last week we learned some words. There are 8 words, right? Okay. So the first word, what is that? How can you read it? Sunscreen, right? Sunscreen, what does it mean? Sunscreen is a kind of screen that you use it to protect your skin from the sun, right? Okay. What about number 2, sunglasses? It's a kind of glasses that it protect your eye. What is it, everyone? From the sunlight. What about number 3? You see this picture, right? Baseball cap. It's a kind of hat, right? It's not big, it's not a helmet, but what is that? Baseball cap. Like in this picture, okay? Do you have baseball cap? Yes, I think so you have. What about number 4? Scarf. Can you do that? Scarf. So when do you use scarf? When you are cold, right? You can fold it on your neck, okay? You can hold your neck from the air. Sweater. What does it mean, sweaters? You can look at this picture, you will see the sweaters. This one. Okay? When you are cold, so you need sweater, right? When you wear it or when you put on the sweater, you will feel warm. Raincoat. What does it mean, raincoat? Raincoat is a kind of uniform that when you wear it, your shirt or your clothes will be will not get wet at all when you wear or when you put on the raincoat. Okay, so this is the raincoat. Where is it? Okay, so this one is raincoat. Got it? Okay, what about another word? The last one, snowsuit. Snowsuit here is kind of sweater as well, but when you wear it, it also warm. Okay, warm. So when you are cold, you also need like the snowsuit. Okay, everyone. So now let's move to another one that we also learned last week as well, related to how to answer with a yes/no question. If someone asks you, is it sunny? And if your answer is yes it is or yes it isn't, everyone, you are right. So yes it is. Okay, yes it is. What about no? If your answer is no it is, no it isn't. Got it? And how can you advise somebody if it is sunny? Yes it is. So if it is sunny like this, you can advise them, what is it? Put on sunscreen. Because the light from the sun is so hot, so the sky, that's why we need sunscreen. Okay? One more. If the answer no it isn't, it's not sunny, and then we don't put on sunglasses. Okay? Is it rainy? Yes it is. So rainy, you can advise, put on your raincoat. Got it? Everyone? Is it cold? Yes it is. So put on your sweater. Okay? Yeah, that's it. So now let's move to our lesson altogether. Our lesson today is on page 70. And here is focus on the readings. That it's talk about the geography and connection. So you see, right, a lot of sentences. Okay? So in order to read it well, everyone need to listen to the track. Everyone, please listen to the track carefully, and the track 0, 84. Okay, track 084. So you have 2 minutes to listen to the track, and during listening to the track, please listen carefully, everyone, because after listening to the track, we are going to read the text, and then we will have some exercises to do. So please listen to the track carefully. Okay, now let's start listening to the track.
A. Listen and read. Hot and cold places.
The Atacama Desert is in Chile. Chile is in South America. The desert is very hot and dry. It only rains a few times a year. The Atacama Desert lies between mountains. It is sometimes rainy on the mountains, but the desert stays dry. It is hard for people, animals, and plants to live there. Antarctica is very cold. There is a lot of ice, but it doesn't rain a lot. So, Antarctica is a desert too. It is hard for people, animals, and plants to live in Antarctica too, because it is so cold there.
Okay, welcome back everyone. So after listening to the track, can you read it? Can you read the text? I think you may face with some difficult word. Okay, so let me teach you some word that is difficult for you. Vocabulary. Everyone, what is that? What did you hear from the track? How can they pronounce this word? Places. Okay, read after me. Places. Places. So what does it mean places? It means a particular area in space. Got it? A particular area in space. What about desert? What does it mean desert? Desert, it means an area that covered with sand or rock. Sahara Desert, okay, Atacama Desert, right? So we call it desert. A few. What does it mean a few? It means a small number. A little. A few. What about mountains? What does it mean mountain? When you go to the mountain, I mean maybe you want, like adventure, right? So mountain, it means what? What is it? A raised part of the earth's surface. Got it? Mountain. So you will see in the picture, everyone. So this one, the blue one. So what is it? What do we call the mountains? Read after me all together. Mountain. Mountains. Okay. Another one, hard. You usually see the word difficult, but now you will see another word, hard. Hard means difficult. Okay. Hard means difficult. So read after me again, everyone. Places. Desert. A few. Mountains. Hard. Got it? Okay. So now let's move to read the text with me all together. Okay. So now please listen to me carefully. I will read it for you slowly. Okay, and with a brief explanation. Okay. The Atacama Desert is in Chile. Where Chile? Chile is in South America. The desert is very hot and dry. It only rains a few times a year. The Atacama Desert lies between mountains. And what does it mean mountain, everyone, at the moment? So mountain, it means a raised part of the surface, right? Yes. Okay, so continue. It is sometimes rainy on the mountain, but the desert stays dry. What does it mean dry, everyone? Dry, it means no water, not enough water, right? It is hard for people, animals, and plants to live there. So in Atacama, it's very difficult to live, it is very hard for people to live there because it stays dry, no water, right, to drink. Okay, so that's it for Atacama Desert. Now let's go to another desert. That's called Antarctica Desert. Okay, so you can look at the picture. Antarctica. Antarctica is very cold. There's a lot of ice. You see in the picture, right? A lot of ice. but it doesn't rain a lot. So Antarctica is a desert too. Okay, it is hard for people, animals, and plants to live in Antarctica too, because it is so cold there. Okay, so I will read it again for you, and listen to me carefully. The Antarctica desert is in Chile. Chile is in South America. The desert is very hot and dry. It only rains a few times a year. So in Antarctica desert, rain only a few times a year. What about in Cambodia? A lot of time in rainy season, right? Yes. The Antarctica desert lies between mountains. It is sometimes rainy on the mountain, but the desert stays dry. You know, even it is rainy on the mountain, but the desert still stays dry. It is hard for people, animals, and plants to live there. Okay, so now move to another one, this one. Antarctica is very cold. There is a lot of ice, but it doesn't rain a lot. So Antarctica is a desert too. It is hard for people, animals, and plants to live in Antarctica too, because it is so cold there. Got it, everyone? Look at here, a lot of ice, right? You know why is it cold? Because a lot of ice. There are a lot of ice, so the temperature will be low. Got it? Okay, so the last time, everyone, I will read for you for the last time. The title of this text, what is it? Hot and cold places, right? So the first one, Antarctica desert here. Sorry, Antarctica desert is hot. What about Antarctica? It's cold, right? Yes. So Antarctica desert is in Chile. Chile is in South America. The desert is very hot and dry. It rains a few times a year. The Antarctica desert lies between mountains. It's sometimes rainy on the mountain, but the desert stays dry. It is hard for people, animals, and plants to live there. Antarctica is very cold. There is a lot of ice, but it doesn't rain a lot. So Antarctica is a desert too. It is hard for people, animals, and plants to live in Antarctica too, because it is so cold there. Got it, everyone? Yes. So after reading this one, I would like to ask you to read this text and then send, you can record your voice and then send your voice to the group, okay? In order to check whether you can read it well or not. Got it? So please read it and record your voice and send to the group. Okay, everyone? Okay, so now let's come back to do the exercise all together, answer the question. So after reading the text, have you got some answers with this question? Okay, so now let's read the question with me all together. Where's the Antarctica desert? Everyone? Where's the Antarctica desert? So based on the text, where is it, everyone? It is in Chile, right? Yes. You can look at the box. Like this said, Antarctica desert is in Chile. Here, okay, the first sentence. Number 2, how is the weather in Antarctica? How is the weather in Antarctica desert? It is, what is it, everyone? It is hot, right? Or dry, it is hot. It is hot, okay? What about number 3? Why is it hard to live? Why is it hard to live? It means like one sentence said, it's hard for people, animals, plants to live there. So why? The question is why? Why, everyone? Because it's hard for people, plants to live in Antarctica. Why? Because it is so cold, right? Because it is very, very cold. Because it is very, very cold. Okay? Number 4, very easy. Name 2 hot and cold places that we just learned. Again, name 2 hot and cold places that we just learned. Okay, so what are the 2 places that we just learned from the text here? So the first one is the Atacama Desert, right? And another one is, what is it? So the first one, the Atacama Desert. What about another one? What is it, everyone? Antarctica. You are right, Antarctica. Also desert, right? Antarctica also a kind of desert. Okay, so have you got the right answers? Okay, well, so now let's move to letter C. Fill the blank below. Everyone, in this exercise, I want you to pause my video for 2 minutes and then read the text again in order to fill the blank here. Okay, welcome back, everyone. So now let's check the answer with me all together. The Atacama Desert is in here already, right? It's in Chile. The desert is very, what is it? The desert is very hot and dry. You are right. Good. The Atacama Desert lies between, what is it, everyone? Between, look at the text, you will see between mountains. Okay. What about number 4? Antarctica is a desert too. Look at here. Okay. Desert too. Okay. Antarctica is a desert too. Okay. So that's it for today, and you can look at the question below. Look at here, below the text. Like they ask you, how is the weather in Atacama Desert? So already, right? It is, what is it? Hot. So you can circle on letter C. Number 2, why is it hard for people to live in Antarctica? Why? Because it is very, in Antarctica. Why is it hard to live in Antarctica? Because it is very, very cold, right? This one, the question should be mentioned, to live in Antarctica. Okay? To live in Antarctica. Mention like this, because it is very, very cold. Got it? Okay? So the answer must be because it is very cold. So the question, why is it hard to live in Antarctica? And the information at here mentioned that, what is it? It's hard for people, animal and plant to live in Antarctica too, because it is so cold there. Got it? Yes. So that's it for today, everyone, and thank you very much for your watching this video, and let me say goodbye, everyone. See you tomorrow.